This is the story of Manchester United, a club born from the working-class grit of 19th-century Manchester. It began in 1878, not as a global brand but as a group of railway workers playing football, their name, Newton Heath Elleer FC. By 1902, drowning in debt, the club was saved by local brewer John Henry Davies and reborn as Manchester United. The rest, it's not just history, it's legend, music shifts, nostalgic, emotional. In 1945, United appointed Sir Matt Busby, a visionary. He built a youth-first team, a philosophy that still defines the club. His Busby babes lit up football, young, fearless, and full of flair. But then came tragedy. On February 6, 1958, disaster struck. The Munich air crash killed 23 people, including 8 players. It could have ended the club. But United stood up. Busby survived and rebuilt. Just 10 years later, Manchester United became the first English club to win the European Cup, beating Benfica 4-1 at Wembley. Led by icons like George Best, Bobby Charlton, and Denis Law, the Holy Trinity, United had become immortal. Music intensifies, electric guitar and drums. The 1970s and 80s were turbulent, titleless years, but not without passion. Players like Brian Robson and Norman Whiteside kept the fire alive. But the real resurrection began in 1986, when a man from Scotland walked in, Sir Alex Ferguson. It took time, nearly 7 years to win the league, but once he did, there was no looking back. Under Sir Alex, United conquered everything. 13 Premier League titles, 5 FA Cups, 2 Champions Leagues, and the historic 1999 treble, Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League, all in one season. Legends were born. Eric Cantona, the king. Ryan Giggs with over 900 games. Paul Scholes, silent but deadly. Roy Keane, the warrior. And of course the prodigy, Cristiano Ronaldo, who rose to global stardom at Old Trafford. By the time Ferguson retired in 2013, United had become the most successful club in English football, with a fan base stretching across the globe. But without Ferguson, the empire wobbled. Music softens, reflective piano. Managers came and went. David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and Erik ten Hag. Each brought moments of hope, like winning the FA Cup in 2016, the Europa League in 2017, or reaching multiple finals. But the Premier League title remained elusive. And behind it all, unrest grew. In 2005, the Glazer family took over the club, loading it with debt while draining its soul. Fans protested. They formed FC United of Manchester, raised banners, stormed stadiums. The infamous Super League scandal of 2021, United were in it and the fans said no. Then in 2023, light at the end of the tunnel. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, a lifelong United fan and billionaire, bought a stake and began a football-focused rebuild. Alongside him, Ruben Amorim, a modern manager with bold ideas. Now the plan is clear. Build a team around youth, Kobbie Mainoo, Alejandro Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund. Reinforce with smart signings, names like Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, and Victor Gyökeres are targeted. Return to a clear identity, pressing, pace, purpose. Music rises, hopeful and strong. Through triumph and tragedy, through Munich and Moscow near Ferguson and Ronaldo, the heart of Manchester United has never changed. This is not just a football club. This is a legacy, a family, a symbol of never giving up. From Newton Heath to Old Trafford, from Busby to Beckham, from Class of '92 to Kobbie Mainoo, Manchester United always rises. And the next chapter, it's being written now. This is Manchester United, forever united.